So they're
I don't think you want to know how to clean your dentures, so we'll move on from there.
talking about how you, when you're pitching, you can have both feet leave the ground. However, they're also saying that replant.
Let's see. Okay, recognizing illegal pitches. Unfortunately, there is no audio on this. So would you call that legal or illegal?
Thanks. I was just going to ask you to do that.
Read your mind.
Creepy. Legal.
Thoughts on that one?
She didn't pause.
Did she pitch outside the pitching plate? I can't really tell, but it looks pretty close.
Yeah, I mean, I can't really tell where the pitcher's plate is on that either.
Is there a pitcher's plate there?
If it is, it's way behind her. I think what they're looking more for is the hands being together when stepping onto the pitcher's plate versus apart. So let's go back. The big thing to watch out for is having their hands together when they step on. That would be illegal right there because she stepped onto the pitcher's plate with her hands together.
And that's not a dead ball. It's still a delayed dead ball.
Correct.
Oh, there's the pitcher's plate.
Yeah, they've got it in play on this one. So that one, was that okay, or was that legal or illegal? I hate the timing on this thing. All right, now we got it. Legal or illegal?
Look legal.
Yeah. Legal or illegal?
Did her hands
Illegal.
separate?
No, she stepped in front of the pitcher's plate. She replanted.
Did her hands separate before she stepped forward? So she's separating as she's stepping forward. And she's not replanting.
Does she maintain contact with the pitcher's plate before
When
she
she started,
throws the
so
ball? When
she
she
started
throws the
her
ball,
pitch because separated.
but when she throws the ball, where's her front foot?
Replant.
And she's shortening the distance. She's shortened the distance for the pitch. Steps forward and then throws.
But she's already started her pitch. She has separated, and all movement must be forward.
That's illegal.
Correct. She is moving forward, but when she releases the ball, is her front foot still in contact with the pitcher's plate? She's legal. And it's not going to let me do it. Okay. Legal there. Legal. Illegal. She can't move forward and shorten the distance between the pitcher's plate and the home plate. There, that pitch there was legal because she maintained contact with the pitcher's plate on her follow through. Steps forward and then finishes her wind up and throw.
Replay that last one again, Dave. The one that we were talking about.
The one that we were saying was illegal.
Go back 3 hours.
Right. I think this is it. Nope. That one's a good one. See where she stepped forward before she.
Okay. So 6-2. No, I'm sorry. Yeah, 6-2A. The pitch starts when the pitcher's hands separate after the hands have come together while the pivot foot is in contact with the pitcher's plate. Any step backwards? Wait, what was I reading? She can't take more than one step, and all movement must be forward. Once the pitch has started, the hands separate. The pitcher shall not take more than one step, which must be forward, towards the batter and simultaneously with the delivery. So unless you read too much into that, because she's not in her delivery on that step. And she's in her motion. That's
So
what
then-
would make that. That's
Okay,
what would
but then
make it
she's
illegal.
But then she's taking 2 steps forward. She's taking a step forward with her right foot, and then she's stepping forward again with her left foot.
Right. Her pivot foot is moving.
Okay, so right now everything is good. Her right foot disengages, and now she's taking another step with her left foot forward. So she's taking 2 steps if you want to go count steps. The one
Yeah,
step
because it
forward needs
doesn't
to come from her left foot.
differentiate. It doesn't differentiate. I've never seen it that bad before. It doesn't differentiate left or right. It just has one step, and it's not during her delivery. It's during her motion. Just verbiage with regards to trying to explain that.
And even if with delivery her cleats are down.
Right. So
You're saying that's a
she's
replant?
creating a second uh, I've lost my word. She's
I know.
created a second delivery spot. She's supposed to be pitching from the pitcher's plate. You know, if she were dragging her foot as her left foot swings by, she's good. But she has replanted her right foot, her pivot foot, before as she's following through on her pitch.
I've never ever seen it that psychotic.
Right. Usually you see him shorten the distance just a little bit in front of the pitcher's plate. That's illegal. Anytime that you shorten the distance from your pivot foot is an illegal pitch. You cannot move yourself closer. It's like a replant. You cannot move yourself closer to make your pitch, to complete your pitch, which is what she's done in those spots.
Can't believe I'm reading this rule book again.
And again, on this now, you know, we can have a leap. You can have both feet being not in contact with the
Disengaged with
area.
the field of play.
Right. Thank you. But you can't have a replant as long as she's dragging. That pitch there is and would be considered a legal pitch.
But before it was illegal, correct?
At one time,
Or-
yes, it was, but that
Yeah,
has changed. So
right.
now
Okay.
you can now have a leap. You just can't have a replant.
Right. We can have a replant. Thank you.
Thanks, everybody. I got to log off.
Thanks,
Oh,
Margaret.
well,
Have a good night.
wait, if you're just finishing, if you're just doing one more out, I can wait a minute. Unless you want me to leave now.
It's entirely up to you. So again, these used to be illegal, but because there's the toe drag, it's would be considered a good pitch, a legal pitch. I always concern myself. I'm saying illegal when it's being legal. So the big thing is that just watch for toes down versus foot down. So that still is a good pitch. Most likely back when the day this was made, that would have been considered illegal, but now it is considered a legal pitch. So pitches are okay. Any other questions on that?
Hey, David, can we talk about a pitcher picking their foot up but then putting it back down on the pitching rubber and then moving forward. Because there's been some dispute and discussion about whether that's a replant or not. But it looked like per Tracy Henry and some of them, as long as the foot comes down on the pitching rubber before she makes her pitch, it's legal.
Correct.
Okay.
So it's basically, as long as you're staying parallel to and above the pitcher's plate, you're okay. If you shorten your distance between the pitcher's plate and home plate, then it's going to be illegal. So they just need to maintain contact with the pitcher's plate.
So as long as they come down on the plate, whether it's with their heel, the pitcher's plate, or any part of their foot before they move forward to deliver the pitch, it's legal.
Correct. All right, I'm going back over the chat box here because whenever I'm sharing my screen and with videos, I can't see the chat. That's why I like having Dan here. All right.
Well, I try to share with you too, Dave.
And you have, but like I said, I see a couple comments here in the chat, but all right. So any other questions, thoughts, comments, concerns, moans, groans?
You're a new guy, and this is three simple questions. One, you're working the freshman sophomore game. You're trying to make sure the runner doesn't get off the base before the ball's pitched, and you're watching the pitcher. You're working solo. You do the best you can, right?
And yes, you do the best that you can. Typically it's like your main objective as a plate umpire, especially no matter when, as a plate umpire, is ball strikes.
Okay.
If you catch something else, more power to you. More often than not, if you're working solo, you're not going to catch that runner at first leaving first early. You're not going to catch the third runner at third leaving early. The only run that you may catch as a single is second base.
Okay.
But again, keep your focus as a new person, keep your focus on ball strike.
Okay. Because
A lot of times you're not even going to be able to see if it's an illegal pitch. Because
right.
the
That's what
illegal
was
pitch is going to be
fascinated with
from
the
side.
discussion, but I'm like, I'm looking from behind the plate. I'm by myself. Yeah.
Yeah. About the only illegal pitch that you're going to catch from behind the plate is outside of the pitcher's lane.
Okay.
Or if they
Okay.
step on the rubber with their hands
And
together.
then I've started
Right.
watching reels. Oh, did I lose you?
Nope, we're here.
Okay. I started watching reels. Okay, I think I know the answer to this. Right-hand batters in the box, runner from second's going to third. The catcher throws a ball and just smashes the batter right in the chest, hopefully not the face. The batter is in the batter's box. That is not the bat. The batter is in an illegal position. They're in the batter's box. They own the batter's box.
Well, it's not so much that they own the batter's box, but as long as they haven't moved, they can be in the batter's box, and as long as they're standing still, they're good.
Okay.
If they're in the batter's box and they take a step backwards, like they're stepping out of the batter's box, but they're still in it, but they've made a move away from home plate and then they get hit, that's interference.
Okay. Okay. Even though they're still in the batter's box because they took that step back. Okay.
Correct.
Okay.
Because they've impeded and hindered the catcher's ability to make that throw.
Okay. All right. And the last simple question is right-hand batter hits the ball and it bounces off home plate as they're running to first base. The ball bounced off home plate and it hits them any part of their body. Is that batter interference because the ball hit them while they're in the line, the base running line?
Well, okay. So two possibilities here. One, they hit it down the plate and it comes up and it hits them again or hits the bat again while they're in the batter's box. Foul ball.
Okay.
If they're outside the batter's box when they get hit, dead ball, batter's out.
Okay. Okay.
So
Perfect.
it just depends on the position of the player at the time that contact is made with the ball after it's been hit, if it's in fair territory.
Okay. Awesome. Thank you.
Sure.
Hey, Dave, I have one quick question to add on top of the second scenario.
Okay.
If the batter does slightly back up, stays in the box, but the catcher doesn't throw to third, can you still call batter interference? Or does the catcher have to throw?
That's going to be a judgment call on you. If you feel as though she stopped and because of the actions of the batter and the batter was in her way, you could, in your judgment that she hindered the catcher, you could call that. The same type thing can happen if you have a runner stealing from first to second. The batter swings and her momentum takes her over top of the plate, and the catcher goes to throw but doesn't. You can call batter interference on that as well if you feel as though the catcher stopped because of the batter.
Dave, I thought in NFHS that there has to be a throw.
There has to be a throw going to first to get runner's lane in violation.
No, I thought even for batter interference, I thought there had to be a throw in order to get the batter out. And I'm rusty on my rules in NFHS, so
Right. I don't believe that there has to be a throw, but I will check that as well.
I'm looking at it as well. So
I thought you had to go.
I do, but my mom moved. So I saw the old lady move, so are you in 7 while we're
What's that?
I said, are you looking in 7 as well while we're both sitting here?
Yes, I am.
Yeah, then if anybody on, if you know, because I've found these Reels videos, but it's always like they want you to click, like they'll show you the play, and then you got to click to find out the answer. But if anybody knows any to watch, I love watching the softball Reels and seeing the quirky plays and what was called.
Oh God, Jeffrey, I'll here. I don't. You got a pen? I'll send you my number. The amount of videos that I get on my phone on a daily basis is absolutely ludicrous.
Okay, I just sent you in my text. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I see it. I was gonna tell you what my phone number was. I don't care.
Yeah,
My phone number's out there. So
yeah.
You can find it on the IHSA website.
well, and I was gonna say I'm quite sure that there's some bathrooms that probably have it on there too. Oh wait, you put 708-309
0410. I
LOL. I have your number in my phone. We must have talked before.
Oh, geez. Did not know that.
Did you ever try to work?
If you don't realize it, that is Kylie Jensen's dad, catcher from Marengo, who now plays at Northwestern.
Oh, well, I was just thinking, did you run 2 summers ago the
PGF? Yeah, that's I
Yeah,
was just asking.
that was it. I worked for you there. Yep.
Yeah,
That was my very first season.
Okay.
I was a newbie.
Yeah, so you do have my number. Yeah, so that's me. So I have the amount of videos that come through, and we also have just a lot of information.
Okay.
Way
Thank
too much information is in my brain, and I Chantel, if you don't have a mentor and you're looking for one, happy to share my information. If you've got here, I'll put my number in the chat.
And
if you don't have a mentor, guys, I highly recommend it.
And as always, I'm available too. My number's all over the place as well.
Yeah, I wrote it. There was one restaurant that I was just at over in Genoa.
All right, so Jen popped in here. The catcher's attempt to play on a runner does not require a throw, but it does require an attempt, i.e. a motion indicating an intent to throw.
Why is it not coming in? Do you have rule reference on that, Jen?
744C2. It's in the chat. Thank you, Jen.
Oh, there. Sorry.
All right. Any other questions coming up? Great conversation, folks. I really appreciate it and really like it. Thank you for all of it.
Hey, Dave, I had a play last year, little pop up between home and first. None of the players were going to be able to none of the fielders were going to be able to make a play on it. The girl was running close to the line. It hit in fair territory, it hit in fair territory, I think it was, and it bounced over and hit her outside hand. And I called it foul. And their coaches went crazy on me saying that it should have been a fair ball since she touched it. They thought she was in fair territory.
Wait, what happened?
The ball hit in fair territory, but she was
Okay.
right on the line, and it hit her out. I felt it hit her outside hand, which I thought was
outside hand. Do you mean the hand that was in fair territory or the hand that was in foul territory?
I thought it was in foul territory.
Okay.
So, but the coaches thought because she was in fair territory that it should have been called a fair ball.
Did you tell them that no one asked the coaches for their opinion? I'm just kidding.
Well, they're going to argue whether it doesn't matter.
Right. And again, same as that question on the test with the fly ball where the player was in fair territory, but she touched the ball in foul territory. It's the position of the ball, not the player. So if you judge that it hit her right hand, which is in foul territory, it's a foul ball. So it would not be a fair ball. But good question. And yes, once again, coaches don't know the rules.
Sometimes.
True. Anything else? All right. So I think we had a good time here tonight. A lot of good questions, good video, good dealing with the part 1 test. We will again resume next week on Tuesday, 7:00. And we'll finish up the part 1 test and look to try and go over the videos and stuff that I have on conflict resolution. If anybody has any other topics or anything else that they want to discuss, feel free to shoot me a text message, an email, phone call, whatever works. And we can look to try and get that get into the meeting next week. So
thank you.
All right.
Thanks, Dave.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you guys. You have a great one.
Thanks, Dave. Appreciate you doing this.
Thanks,
absolutely.
Dave. You're awesome.
Now who's sucking up? Yeah. Same. All right, everybody. Have a great night. We'll see you next week.
Good night. Neil said, can I stop taking notes now?
Maybe.
We should sit on it and talk still, like for an hour.
Yeah, no.
No, definitely not. Night, John Boy.
Good night.